The discovery of the kingdom of Ebla silenced so many critics of the Bible when they said, one, that Moses never could have written the first 5 books of the Bible because at the time of Moses there was absolutely no writing. And yet in Ebla, 1,000 years before Moses, in the same part of the world, they discovered 2 distinct languages. A second criticism they proposed about Christianity is that critics held that the various uses of the names for God in the Pentateuch, the writings of Moses, such as Jehovah, El Shaddai, Elohim, indicates that there were more than one author because there were different names used for God. According to the critics, quote, no author would be so inconsistent as to use different names for God in the same narrative. And yet, the Bible indicates, and Christians teach, that Moses wrote the first 5 books of the Bible, and the different names used for God were described different aspects of who God is. In many ways, it's like you could be a father, you could be a son, you could be a grandfather, you could be an employer, you could be an employee, you could be a student. Different names. Well, you know what they discovered in Ebla? At the kingdom of Ebla's excavation, they found a text from Canaan that was discovered, dated at the same time in which Moses and the patriarchs lived. The text had several different names for the same God in the same text. And all of a sudden the critics said, wait a minute, that's not possible. Yes, it is. Critic, you were wrong. The Bible was right. Because you see, Moses used different names of God to describe different aspects of how God revealed himself through the use of names. And even in Ebla, they found the text guaranteed from one author using different names for God, the same God in the same text. God does have a sense of humor. But I've learned this, when you can't answer something, don't immediately say it's a discrepancy, it's wrong, it's an error. I always say, put it on the back burner. Let it cook for a while until we have further archaeological discoveries which year after year after year are answering the critics.